Welcome back. This is the next part of Layers of Fear Inheritance. Last time we went through a seriously long adventure. We explored some of the more painful memories of the painter's daughter, and wow, the more we see of this guy from the perspective of the daughter, the more it turns out that the painter was just a drunk, abusive bastard. Jesus. And now that we finished this sequence, I think it's time that we finish exploring the rest of the house. I really don't know how much longer this... Really? I don't know how much longer this DLC is going to go. I know the baby room is probably the last place we're going to visit, so just for the sake of fun and just to make sure we got everything right, let's take a look at the other rooms too. Oh, we still got plenty of other rooms. Alright. And here we got... Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Yep. Excuse me? There you go. Oh, Okay, so while he was abusive to the wife, the daughter will simply hide in the closet. That's all sorts of depressing. Alright, I'm ready for more depression.
I don't remember that being there. I can hear you out there. Please, please help me. It hurts. It hurts so much. I can't take it anymore. Why won't you help me? Oh, you're just like your father. You don't care about me. You probably wish I was dead.
Keep in mind that the painter's daughter was still a toddler. So yeah, like I said, sometimes reality can surpass fiction. Like sometimes the outrageousness and the harsh reality of certain things can surpass anything fiction can do, and this little story is hitting me a bit hard because, like I said, it reminds me of all those things that do happen in real life, those broken homes. Oh boy. Getting a little too real here, game, and you're supposed to be just a walking simulator. Alright, that's another one down. Now let's see what is in the scary, scorched room. That doesn't look good. Oh. Something tells me the ending is gonna take place here. Okay, that only leaves 2 doors to check. I'm fine with this. I believe this is the bathroom. No, no. This was the place of the paintings. Okay. Do I get anything from in here? Doesn't look like it. I'm still curious, though. Oh, it's nothing, so it was just all the paintings of the wife. So, because she received a scar because of the accident, he stopped loving her. Talk about a superficial bastard. But then again, I believe this was early 20th century, so... yeah... This was long before psychological help became a complete thing. Or maybe I'm probably going to be wrong, so I probably shouldn't talk about the things I don't know about the early century. I don't remember seeing you there, buddy. Ah, whatever. Well, let's get into the final stretch of the game, I guess. The one place that's still relatively fine. Except for the ominous looking mirror. Let's look at the ominous looking mirror.
All right, young lady. Shall we continue? Right. Whatever happens, just keep looking at me and listen. Now, where was it? Ah, yes. The princess was all alone in the dark, and yet she felt that the evil witch was lurking nearby. As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she saw something moving in the corner. As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she saw something moving in the corner of her eye, and yet she did not dare to move, for she knew that that would be the end of her.
Hello, I'm right here.
The princess heard a fearsome growl. The witch had unleashed the demon, the hellhound. The monster sniffed at the air, its perky ears wary of even the slightest sound. The princess remained motionless, letting the monster pass. There was a stillness in the air. The princess breathed a sigh of relief. For a moment, it seemed like the worst was behind her, and yet she knew that it was not over. There was still danger nearby, waiting for her slightest move. Frozen in terror, she kept looking straight ahead. Suddenly, she heard a terrifying cackle. It was the evil witch herself. The wretched thing despised beauty and innocence, for she had neither. The hag was near, just outside of view, but our heroine didn't dare to look. She had to keep her head straight, lest she be cursed by the witch's foul magic. She could almost feel the chilling touch of the witch's hand at her neck. She felt the sudden... She felt the sudden urge to run away, but fought it with all her will, for she knew that was precisely what the witch would have wanted. And then, just like that, the chill was gone. She saw a glimmer of light over the horizon. The sun was almost upon her. It was almost dawn. It was almost over. And there! The princess stood triumphant in the sun, smiling as she... Wait. That's not right. Her face. Why is she still... scared? Oh, God. I didn't mean to... Princess, I am so sorry.
It's not that he was cruel. It's just that, to him, reality was just a pale reflection of art. He was blind to the world, unless it was translated to him through a canvas.
Wow. That was a really fun segment, I gotta say. Like, I know I could have just let myself be distracted and get quote-unquote killed by all the monsters, but that was really fun. Like, this is, again, I know this game has its criticisms, but I like this. I'm having fun with this. And the door is open. It should not be open. I guess there's only one more room to check. Let's get this over with, I guess. But yeah, it's rather interesting how she keeps kind of justifying what happened. But anyways, I'm gonna save my comments for later on. So what do we have in the scorched room? Oh.
So, after all this time, after all I've been through...
Stay here. Your mother and I need to talk.
This is all you have for me? And of all places, you chose this room.
You think I don't hear that? Stop crying! Don't make me come in there!
So many memories. This one room, filled with more memories than I can count.
I thought I told you to be quiet!
Oh, the lovely memories. I imagined him standing there, all smug and pleased with himself, thinking this piece of canvas was somehow going to fix everything. I imagined what I would say to him, what I would do. Why, Daddy, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have!
I should probably leave. Great, I'm dead now. Bad end, I guess? Yep, I got a bad ending, I guess. Wow. And that's the end of Layers of Fear, I guess. I mean, I guess the website How Long to Beat was correct, saying that this was only an hour long. But you know what, I'm gonna make it right to you guys in a moment. But first of all, I want to say this was actually a good DLC, and again, this game overall was actually really good to me. I know I've seen plenty of criticisms leveled at this, not only because it is a walking simulator, but also because it is essentially a haunting house simulator. I get that, I get this isn't exactly what I will consider a top-notch horror game, but to me that doesn't really matter much. What matters to me is that a game knows what it is, knows what it's doing, and actually does it well. This game actually does a really good job at being a haunted house simulator. And that's, I guess, like I said, this is what matters to me. Like, I don't really care what triggers the scares or what triggers certain sanity effects. What I care is that I'm having fun with it. I'm not really interested into looking under... I don't care about looking behind the curtain just to see how things work and then ruin the illusion of horror to myself. That's not what I'm about. I know it's very easy to get technical and get spoiled by it, but to me, this was well worth it. But yeah, let me go ahead and get over here. We are technically done with this now. But before we finish, I guess it's gonna be for the best that we take a good look at the other endings of the game.
I don't know what I expected to find. A farewell note? A final will? What I found was an apology. Expressed in the only language he ever truly knew. At that moment, I could finally see my father for what he was. A man driven insane with sadness and guilt. Trapped in this house, a nightmarish echo chamber of past mistakes and tragedies. It was this house, a place beyond hope, beyond redemption. I knew what I had to do. I had given up trying to understand my father a long time ago. But I could finally forgive him.
So if I had taken a different route and done things differently, she would have instead forgiven her father, moved on with her life, and finally erased all that legacy of abuse that the man left on her. And of course allow her to move on for good with her life. Interesting that siding with the mother made me end up like the mother and getting into an accident that potentially killed me. And hey, babyface, I certainly not going to miss you. Oh, and she took the portrait home. That's actually nice.
Hey, princess. What have you got there? Oh, that's so lovely, sweetie. But why pink?
Never mind.
It's me. But what does it mean? Oh, there has to be more. What is this supposed to... Wait. The lines are... Yes. Now I see it. Like you knew I would.
So I would have gotten my hands on this ending if I had actually gone to the painting room and I had put all the drawings in there and formed a puzzle, which would have led to this.
I had to dig deep to uncover what my father really wanted me to find. In the process, I realized what he was trying to tell me. This house was nothing but a tomb. There was nothing left for me here. No answers. No solace. No closure. My true inheritance lay within. And then, just like that, it finally happened. For the first time in my life, I saw the world through my father's eyes. I was once told that insanity runs in my family. Let it run.
And so it begins again. A new cycle, huh? Wow. So there we have it. Those were the other endings of the DLC for Layers of Fear, and that was Layers of Fear overall. Like I said, this game is far from perfect. This isn't what I will consider a go-to when it comes to horror games, but it did its job, and it did it well. It's well aware of what it is, and it ran with it, and I'm fine with that. So long as I had fun, I don't really mind it if the game isn't a groundbreaking piece of entertainment. It took the ideas of PT, and it applied them well, so yeah. I think that is going to be it for me, that is going to be it for this game. I hope you guys had fun watching this as much as I had fun playing this. I know I should have probably gone for the other endings in the main story of Layers of Fear, but I don't really think it's a good idea to go for them anymore. I could have gone for them before, but you get the idea. As for what am I going to be playing next, well, we will see. I do have a couple of pending ones in the works, so they should prove fun. But for now, I think it is gonna be for the best that we wrap things up. So like I said, thank you very much for watching, and as usual, I'll be seeing you all in the next one.